Hi, it's Dawson and welcome back. Thanks for watching again. Today I'm going to do a smoky eye look, but I am going to concentrate on a more mature eye, or for ladies over 40, 50. I'm in that category myself, so I understand the challenges we have every day doing our makeup, the things we need to look out for. I can't do a smoky eye the way I used to do it in my 20s. I have to adapt it now to be complementary to my eye shape. So along the way I'm going to point out things not to do and things to be very aware of. So keep watching and I hope you enjoy this video. So I'm going to start with transition colour, which if you can just feel for your brow bone, it's just under the bone. Now by adding a transition colour, it gives your cooler tone something to blend into, so it prevents any kind of dark smoky look looking too ashy. It warms it up and makes it feel a little bit more, far more flattering. It softens the edges. So you don't need to be too precise. You've got a nice fluffy brush for this, and I've got quite a big space from my eyebrows to this crease, so I probably need a bit more than most, but so there, simple. Next up, I'm going to go in with Satin Taupe by MAC, which is, like it says, it's a taupe. So it's not too warm, it's not cool, it's a little bit in between. It's a big favourite of mine, and it's got a slight shimmer to it, so because I've got quite deep set eyes, anything that reflects the light will bring my eyes out. Anything too matte will push them back, so they just don't work for me. I can't really wear matte shades, but you may well be able to, depending on your eye shape. If you've got a nice big lid, you can pretty much do what you like within reason. So you can see the cool shade mixing into the warm shade now. Just takes away any harshness. And we've got my blending brush here with the tapered edge. Okay, so I'm just going to do my under eye. I'm just going to trace under here with a shade called Drama Queen. It's by Makeup Geek, and it's a dark purpley kind of, I don't know, black curranty kind of colour. But very good for green eyes like mine. It really helps to pop the colour. What you want to do is you want the underliner and the colour above to all blend into one. Kind of curves round that corner. Okay, other side. And this is a perfect brush for this. This is like a pencil brush. It's a soft tip. So for doing underliner, if you want it to be smoky, it's perfect. If you want it to be more precise, you're going to use maybe an angled, firmer brush. And as best we can, we soften up the edges. I'm always switching brushes just to get it as soft and blended as I can. So that's as much as I would do just now. I'm going to now go in with my liquid liner, and this is actually a dark purple. Just a Rimmel one, and it's a brush and it's liquid. So in one of my videos before, I told you to start with the underliner, bring it out, and then the top liner will join onto that line. That's what I'm going to do today. So we've stopped here. So that's the edge of your liquid liner. All you need to do is draw that line in, and then you've got your flick. It really is that simple. And you're going to have little flicky strokes all the way along. There we go. Other side. Now, because I'm right-handed, when I do this side I'm working against myself, so I will start from the outside working back. Do what feels natural though. If that doesn't feel natural for you, don't do it that way. There's no rules, it's what feels comfortable. And then you can thicken your liner as much as you like, but that's enough for me. And let's finish off with some mascara, Charlotte Tilbury. This is fab. Legendary Lashes, it's really thickening. Now I like this purple liquid line because it reflects the light, and as I was saying before, because my eyes are quite deep set, anything that reflects the light brings them forward. So if I was to use a matte black liner, my eyes would look a little bit sunken and tired, so it's not the best for me. I love graphite, like, you know, like a dark grey with that kind of gunmetal-y colour. That works really well if your eyes are a bit deep set or smaller eyes. much mascara as you can get on. As you can see, that doesn't take long. I'm going to finish with a little bit of highlight in the centre of the eyes. And that just brings more light. And there we have it. Purpley grey smoky eyes in 5 minutes. Okay, so now it's time for brows. This is a really thin pencil. This is fab. This is from Ardell and it's a kind of taupey colour, which is really good for blondes because we don't want slugs for eyebrows. We want nice natural coloured brows that define your natural shape. So I've not got the best eyesight, and when I'm doing my makeup I do have to use a magnifying mirror, but for filming I'm using an ordinary mirror. So I picked up the pencils in front of me thinking it was my eyebrow pencil, and it was my eyeliner, and it's pure black. So I filmed myself putting on nice big black eyebrows as I'm telling you not to draw slugs. So we've had to cut, remove and start again. Soz. So I'm going to redo them now, and I've just cried off my liner with laughing at myself. So here is the proper eyebrow shade, and then I'll fix my liner. That's more like it. This is taupe. That's a point. A good brow pencil to pick if you're blonde is a taupe shade, not a brown. A brown's too red and it will clash with your hair and your skin. So yeah, taupey shades, dark blonde, however it's described, it's a much cooler tone colour than a brown. You can see this one. There's no warmth to it, it's just kind of I'd almost say it's a greyish colour. I've got the most sensitive eyes in the world, so the minute I laugh or sneeze or cough, my makeup literally runs. It's annoying. Okay, just checking the shape. That one's a wee bit off. Right, and I'm going to finish my under eye liner. My eyes have dried out a little bit. A good tip if your eyes get runny, once you go back into repair, always put a base down. So ideally your eyeshadow primer, put it right in the bits where you've been tearing up, and it'll give your shadow something to cling to. Either if you don't, you'll find it gets patchy. Although you've wiped your eyes, it'll still be quite damp. As you can see, I've already done my base concealer, everything's on. Can never have too much mascara on. If you've got straight eyelashes, curl them. I don't think they're quite curly, but if they're straight, it will really widen the eyes if you use an eyelash curler, so definitely go for that. And another little bit of highlighter just to finish off, and we are done. This is just where I rubbed off my black eyebrows. So what this is doing is really just giving your eyes more dimension. It takes away that kind of flat shape and gives it more curve, a more 3D effect I suppose, by just applying light and shade where you need it. A little bit of light on the lid, darker corners. Apologies for the smudgy mistakes today, but it's just because I was laughing and I've smudged it all. So just doing a few finishing touches, a little bit more highlighter just to make it look a little bit more polished. But I quite like the fact that there was a little bit of smudging today, and you can see what happens in, you know, day-to-day life when you're trying to do your makeup and you make mistakes. It's good to know how to correct them. So a concealer brush that you've used, a nice rounded end one's best, and a synthetic brush, and your transition colour brush, which is just a nice fluffy brush, and that's your neutral warm shade. Great for just softening the hard edges and covering up little mistakes. If you've got any questions, please message me, but I'm going to write all the products I've used in the description box, including my base, my under eye concealer, my powder, my bronzer, and all the eye products. So I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.